Well, if you have stepped outside, 3H's apply. Hazy, hot, and humid. Here's your view from our Savannah cam atop our tower and taking a look towards the Talmadge Bridge and downtown River Street as well. Yeah, not a lot of good visibility. It is quite the humid one out there. Temperatures are in the mid 80s, so they are underachieving slightly. But the fact of the matter is dew points in the mid 70s. That southwest wind is bringing a tropical flow, and that's going to set the stage later for the possibility for showers and storms to develop. Thankfully, right now, Viper radar is clear. Beaufort County did get in on some activity, but Charleston received a good amount of rain earlier on. But the bottom line is these storms will develop later on and scattered to numerous storms possible into the afternoon, and these will pack a bit of an extra punch with the possibility for severe weather, including damaging wind gusts and flooding rainfall for some of you through portions of the afternoon. Even scattered storm chances stick around until after sunset. Level 1 threat for severe thunderstorms. That is a low threat for the area between about noon and 8 and really peaking about 3 to 7 or so. This is going to be set the stage for the possibility for damaging wind gusts and localized flooding and some very heavy rainfall rates. Tropical moisture continues to come in, and that just supports what we have with a lot of this activity. High pressure is situated over the Gulf, and that's allowing for deep southwesterly flow to bring in plenty in the way of tropical moisture. That disturbance in the mid and upper levels is just the extra bit of lift in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere to sustain some thunderstorm activity. What we could be cheering on for more sunshine later is this storm complex that is currently fizzling out near the Gulf Stream waters may take a little edge off the energy in the atmosphere, but regardless of that fact, we still need to keep an eye on the sky this afternoon because could start to get around developing right along the immediate coast as soon as about 2:30 to 3 o'clock. But then here comes the rest of the activity. Start to get some clusters of storms developing, and as these work east and then interact with the sea breeze, could see some more intensity to these cells. So that's where you're going to get, not to mention your heavy rain threat, frequent lightning, but then the potential wind gusts 40 to 60 miles per hour, even stronger in some of these cells. And this activity sticks around into some portions of the evening, eventually fizzles out as you lose daytime heating. But into Friday, what we do have is a bit less in the way of lift. More sunshine will be around, but you still do have the chance for isolated to even scattered thunderstorms developing. But these will be much more seasonal in nature. With sea breeze storms developing, you get rain-cooled air around them, and eventually it propagates to develop more storms in the area. I did up my rain chances back to 40%, but bottom line is these will be much more random in nature the next several hours or so. High temperature 92 in Savannah. May be hard pressed to hit mid-90s inland if the rain develops, but regardless, heat index of 100 to 105 for a lot of you expected later today. So do take care, and especially with the storms around it, head indoors as soon as you do see lightning or hear thunder. Storms do gradually end overnight. 40% rain chances give way to 20% after sunset, or even less than that. Low to mid 70s overnight again with a very humid feel out there as well. Now, you do look into the extended forecast and that brings in a lot more in the way of heat and humidity into this weekend and potentially beyond. Numerous storms develop this afternoon, scattered storms for your Friday. Then you get into this weekend. We trade in rain chances, as I always say, for more in the way of heat. Mid-90s, very humid feel out there as well. But we go into next week, more seasonal heat and humidity and storm chances return, Kim.
Okay, so you mentioned the 3 H's. There's another one. Sir, guess who does not get a smiley face today? All right.
I did not earn that in the slightest.
No. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Coming up next.